Hey guys, hope you're doing really well this evening. I'm getting ready to start a collective reading for you. Let's see what Spirit has for y'all today. Hope you had a great day, or you are wishing you a great day, actually, if you're getting started wherever you are in the world. Remember, guys, this will be general, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? All right, Spirit, for the collective, what are the messages today? Do you want the collective to know? Origins, huh? Okay. Origins. All right, what else? Every time I see that, I immediately think about star seeds, maybe because it's a spaceship. I don't know, but something here about the origins. Remembering who you are is what I'm hearing. Wow, look, and then, I'm sorry, ancient records as well. I don't know if somebody's looking into the Akashic records or studying and maybe the origins of who they are. I don't know if that's DNA result as well. Yeah, this is it though, a rebirth. Somebody's going through a rebirth here. So they're looking into everything here. So this is highly spiritual. I mean, quite, you can see this. I mean, this is quite spiritual here. So somebody could definitely be delving into or studying the Akashic records as it relates to them, the origins of their being, so to speak, even through astrology, quite honestly. You know, astrology, you can look a lot, like they say that the South Node tells us about everything that we've lived, and the North Node is about where we're going or what we're moving towards, right? So past lives versus future lives here. So, and that could also be through lineage as well, getting to know your lineage and diving deeper into that. This is, I don't know. I feel like it's more than that, though. I think it's more ethereal than that for some reason. So I definitely think that somebody's doing a lot of study, a lot of tapping in here to who they are, where they came from, what the possibilities are, things like that. And this is a result of some kind of rebirth, some kind of awakening that someone here is going through. Let's see what else. Let me get one of these. Let me see what the overall energy is. So somebody's waking up. Somebody's waking up and clearly digging into everything. Now, they may be waking up as a result of digging into this. Look at this. We have this devil card again. The devil keeps dominating things here. Somebody may have felt stuck for a long time. Honestly, I have the Sun card in Judgment here. Maybe that's a result of that. We have the Sun card and Judgment here. So somebody could, that the Judgment, of course, could be someone who goes through a dark night of the soul and then begins to awaken as a result of it. So somebody could have definitely went through some things like that. Why am I looking at the devil though? The devil is interesting because I'm getting a very different take on it tonight, especially in lieu of these other cards. It's like maybe someone has felt that way. You know, this could be obviously trauma related, anything like this, but I'm talking about like it could be a whole life, right? Being exposed to a lot of things that were very toxic, having to learn a different way, maybe even having your own addictions and figuring out a way, looking for ways, digging deep into the soul here for ways to come out of that because you know that you're here for more. That's what I really feel. Let's keep going. Okay, what else here? I think you might still have some people around you that may be in that toxicity, though. Maybe that's also making you feel a bit guarded or like you can't get outside of that. But I feel like you are, because even though they're in that and they're looking up to the top of the jar, I mean, this person could feel quite, a lot of solace here, almost like that's a protection barrier as well. Let's see. Psychic, yeah. Your senses are opening up quite a bit. Now, you could actually be a psychic already or a medium, intuitive, a healer. Just someone who is quite psychic. You know, you don't have to do it for a profession here. Veiled. Yeah, it's something that's hidden. Huh. Okay. Okay, so somebody here is going through quite a bit of a rebirth here. It looks to me like they're doing a lot of studying and really tapping into a lot of ancient wisdom. Even their own, I want to say even their own Akashic records. You guys can let me know if that's something that you're doing or that you have done here, because I definitely feel that. But why do you feel like you are surrounded with toxicity or the devil or maybe just toxic thought? I feel like it's more related to people for some reason. Look at this though. Make a wish. All right. So Spirit is asking you to make a wish. Get one more. Well, here's the hothead. Maybe the hothead is the devil. So you are obviously growing. You're about, it looks to me like you are having some kind of rebirth, making some kind of leap forward here. You may actually, so this could be related to the devil. Okay, we have the hothead here. Someone could obviously be trying to hold you back quite a bit, keep you in some kind of toxic energy. If you have had toxic habits, something like that, or addictive habits before, maybe keep you in that. This could also just be a very, very codependent kind of controlling relationship or habits of some sort. I think this person is outwardly a hothead. I don't think this is something that is actually hidden here. And if you notice, this person looks like the devil, right? I mean, they definitely do. This is someone who has a lot of hostility, a lot of anger. They may mask it well, but they explode easily. That's what I feel. I think this is a time to really kind of tune in and listen to what it is that you're getting there. I don't know why there's two rings there too for psychic. Is that two that are actually intertwined here? Let me look and see. Something is changing for you. You're delving deep and something doesn't like that. So I don't know if you were in that, you know, that could have just been a lifestyle around people, anything like that. You know, anytime, obviously, and I talk about this often, the brighter your light shines, you know, the more dark forces and, you know, which obviously work through people, try to slow you down, try to stop you. And that could just be, I guess this could kind of be something more metaphorical in terms of that, right? All right, let's keep going. But I feel like this is people. Why do I keep getting in this? So this might actually be people around you as well. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, what else? Make a wish is a good card. Yeah, look at this. You have freedom ahead of you. It's saying make a wish. Notice here, okay, they're kind of stuck. They're in the jar. They're looking up. They see all the star, the magic outside of the jar. They can't quite get themselves out of it. Spirit's telling you, make a wish, okay? You're going to have to sacrifice whatever that is in order to have some sense of freedom. That's what you're after, right? If you weren't after that, you wouldn't be going through this rebirth. You wouldn't be studying so hard here, looking into this. You know, I think somebody's psychic abilities as well is just flourishing at this time, okay? So really make sure that you're paying attention to what it is that you're getting and really honor that as well. If you ever feel, especially if you're new to that, if you're new to really kind of listening to your intuition, if you ever feel strange about that, or I don't know, is this me? Is this my ego? Is this my intuition? You can actually ask those very questions as it's coming through, okay? I will stop sometimes, or I don't really anymore, but I used to stop and ask that to source. You know, is this from me? Is this from source, or is this my ego? Another way is just simply to get a pendulum. Okay, pendulums are very easy. They move from the energy, not from you. So they'll let you know if you're on the right track or not until you get used to it. After a while, you just learn to trust what you're getting, and you'll usually be right. Okay, so let's see. Let me see what this is about. Let's start with some tarot, I think. All right. Yeah, so you're growing, you're making these leaps forward. You've gone through a great rebirth. You definitely have some forces here trying to slow you down, trying to do stuff. You know what? Now that I'm I'm looking at this. This could be, I know that a lot of people have had all the magic because we keep seeing it in the cards. Okay, this could definitely be a situation like that. Not liking, you know, all of your growth. The fact that you're so in tune as well with your abilities, your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, the way that you, something that you kept from them perhaps too, and maybe you didn't let people know that. That could have been part of the veiled situation. People didn't know that you had this in you, but honestly, unless you're just doing this, it's not really something that we walk around just telling people. Why should you? We all actually have it. It's just a matter of some of us are just more in tune with it. So somebody didn't know that you were this spiritual is kind of what I feel. But they can obviously see the progression that you've made, and you've made a lot of strides forward is what I'm feeling here. And they find it very daunting for some reason that you're so highly intuitive. I almost said gifted. Okay, so maybe you're very highly gifted, very intuitive here. And perhaps that's because, especially if they're in this energy here, perhaps it's because they feel like you know too much or you're seeing too much. Okay, so you know too much about them that they probably tried to hide about who they are. You may be highlighting those things as well, just through your being, honestly. You could be triggering a lot of things in them just because you just know, okay? And they don't like that. All right. Nobody sitting in that energy really likes that because they're not being authentic. When you're authentic, you could care less about, you know, what people know or what they see. But they're not authentic. Okay. They hide a lot of stuff. It's what I feel. I covered that before. And it looks to me like, you know, it may be kept pretty cool until they blow. So you may actually know a totally different side of this person and all of the, you know, maybe addictive habits or, you know, some of the dark, shadowy kind of things that happens behind the scenes. And by the way, this is not me disrespecting or judging people. It's just, it's what I'm seeing obviously in the energy. And at some point we all have it. Okay. It's just a matter of dealing with it. So we have justice here. Beautiful. This could also be an issue. I don't know why that's coming out. You know, I mean, the thing about it is this could be an issue as well. If people have been attacking you or harming you in some way and you happen to know it, okay, that could be justice in itself. But you could also be seeing them get their justice here. Got a King of Cups energy as well. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else, Spirit? Wow, Queen of Swords. Look at this. Well, we definitely have something going on here. So this definitely could have something to do with the law. We have Justice and a Queen of Swords here. So we have somebody that could be going through, and this could be you, by the way. This could definitely be you as well, that's been through quite a bit here. You could be getting some kind of justice here. If you're in this King of Cups energy, you could be somebody who's very emotionally balanced, okay? Very intuitive, like we talked about before. Compassionate individual that's been, I don't know if you've been through some stuff in terms of the court system or, let's keep going. Okay, we get, yeah, this is something you walked away from. Okay. So you could have actually, so your justice could be, this could also be about universal laws, actually. Maybe you have been doing your homework and studying universal laws and figuring out the laws of attraction and reaping what you sow and all of that kind of stuff. It looks to me like you've probably been cutting people out of your life here, trying to live a more honest life, a more fair life with very clear boundaries with someone here. Okay, again, it's so interesting because where is the card? That's the card of sacrifice. This is a card of actually surrender. I think you're surrendering something and walking away. All right, Spirit, what are they surrendering? Hang on one second. I had a bunch of cards flip over. Okay, what are they surrendering here? What is this about? I think it might be a lifestyle or people that are around you, possibly relationships that you know are unhealthy. Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. I'm asking what you are surrendering, whatever it is that's been draining you. This is the card of exhaustion. Okay, restlessness, burnout here. even recovery. So I don't know if you've been very ill from being around a situation that you found just exhausting. You know, I talked about the attacks that have been happening. It could have been very draining, or this could just be your circumstances. Burnout also comes from overworking or being a workaholic, dealing with a certain level of stress. Spirit is trying to tell you something here. Okay, if you want freedom, if you want to feel better, if you want happiness in your life, if this is you that has actually been in this energy, you have to sacrifice whatever it is. All right, you have to be willing to sacrifice whatever these addictions are, these people are, maybe this job is. You got too much stress around you. That's what I feel. You have way too much stress around you, and it's harming you. It's become very harmful for you. Okay, this could definitely be around work. This could be around work, or it could be around a group of people here, okay, that you generally collaborate with. So in a family setting, in a work setting. You could also have some people here that are kind of working against you with that hothead, okay? Okay. All right, Spirit. So what do they need to look out for? What is coming up? What's coming up here for the collective? I mean, obviously you're going through you're getting a wish. So maybe you've been praying. Okay, maybe you've been praying or asking God to show you a different way or show you what you need to be doing, something, because I can obviously see that you're studying and tapping in. You could be quite gifted is what I feel. Going through this beautiful rebirth. And even if you think about the lotus actually grows out of the mud, okay? So you have actually bloomed out of this really murky, kind of muddy, really nasty kind of phase, right, to arrive so beautifully here. So you're getting some kind of wish because of the work that you've been doing on yourself. But you have to sacrifice something. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay, there's that moon. Yeah, you've got to, there's some things around you that are definitely unseen at the time. Maybe creating some kind of confusion as well. There's secrets, perhaps. Okay. Let's get this one first. That came out in reverse. And then this one's in reverse. What is that? The Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so something might be, all right, so here's the thing. This is why, see, okay, this is why you're being asked to sacrifice whatever this is, because what's hidden here is you have some things bullying around you, okay? So if you're trying to make some kind of plans or something like this, the plans could be falling apart, okay? Or maybe you're not making plans. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe there's just a lack of planning here with the Two of Wands in reverse here. Maybe someone actually knows about some kind of plan you're making. I don't know, but this is also a card to me about avoiding risk, okay, or thinking small. Maybe you're not thinking big enough, but it's going to... The problem, if you're not thinking big enough or you're just trying to play it safe and therefore avoiding some kind of risk to get out of something that's obviously been bad, you're going to have some kind of trouble that's returning to you. All right, so it's going to make you feel like you're actually trapped in something, all right, stuck in some kind of turmoil. So basically your failure to act is what it looks like. It's what's keeping you stuck, because it looks like Spirit is trying to give you a wish over here. And there's the freaking devil. Yes, look at this. That's exactly what it is. Spirit wants you to move on this, all right? You've already had some kind of growth or something here, but instead you're choosing to stay because maybe you're afraid of the unknown, all right? Whoever this is for, obviously this could be very, very specific here, but what's returning to you is toxic energies. They're all around you: obsessions, attachments, addiction, oppression, okay? It could feel very even abusive. A lot of devilish energies coming right back. And remember, that's the overall energy. And now we're seeing it here again. So I don't know if this is with your own stuff. I don't know. And like I said before, there's no judgment here. Maybe you have certain addictions that you've been trying to get through. All right. Or it could also, they're going to show up. You know how dark energies work. They work through people, right? They're going to show up in the people that are around you. The company you keep is very important. Okay, I got the Chariot here. That might be good here. Okay, so what else, Spirit? This is definitely telling you that you have to really exert all of your willpower here and your determination here to oppose these forces that are working against you, okay? You might be actually making some kind of, I don't know if you're traveling somewhere or trying to make a move. I'm so sorry. I don't know why these cards just kind of stuck together. Let's try that again. They were in the air when they were doing it. All right. I don't know if you're actually traveling somewhere here or taking action, but there needs to be some kind of forward movement here for sure. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. All right. So you may feel like you have all these things that are coming back at you, and they will, because you're not, you know, there's been a lack of, you've just been kind of playing it safe, whoever this is for. Okay, and maybe you haven't known what to do. You know, a lot of times, this is why I always tell you, if you feel like you're being pushed or it keeps coming up, there's a reason for that. Your spirit is absolutely trying to push you forward. You just got to get beyond your fears and trust what you're getting, okay? Because a lot of times we'll question and question until we, you know, keep ourselves stuck in a sense, and then we end up right back in the same situation. That is exactly what we're seeing here. So somebody here is expected to take some kind of action forward. You have everything that you need here. All right. It looks like some kind of new outlook is coming up here. You're going to have new options here to retreat. You're going to have clarity of mind, awareness here. What else, Spirit? Oh, look at that. Some kind of recovery from whatever the illness was that we was talking up here. You're going to be recovering from that, okay? And also recovering from any kind of financial loss that you've had here. Hope will be returning to you, better health, overcoming some kind of adversities here. I mean, this is incredibly positive here. All right, you've worked very, very hard is what it looks like, okay? Spirit is about to give you a leg up. That's what I see right here. Make a wish, okay? This is going into a rebirth, not only within yourself, but also in your circumstances, all right? So don't get bogged down by whatever this toxic energy is, these toxic people around you, whatever these opposing forces have been. You have to sacrifice those if you want to have freedom in your life, okay? All right, so let me see if I can get some more on this. All right. Actually, I feel like I'm going to get these tonight. All right, Spirit, give me more information. This is kind of a pretty clear, I feel like, reading, and it's coming through so strongly, so I know it's definitely something that somebody needs to hear and really take heed on. Conversation, okay. Fortune, yeah. You got to find yourself some new surroundings. That's what I feel. Whatever that means, getting away from where you've been, or maybe into a new environment with new people. Maybe just cutting out some people who are harming you or no longer make sense here. We have constancy here. Why do I feel like you have people? Okay, this is kind of a weird thing. This might be some of the toxicity here. I don't know if you have a lot of people that are around you that could be conversing about what you're going through, the changes. Something about, so maybe somebody knows. So somebody obviously knows about some kind of changes that you've been going through. They obviously know that you are, they might know that you're heading towards something bigger in your life here. Keep going. I get a weird feeling about this. I don't know if they know that you, I don't know if you add to someone's fortune, like maybe you're a big contributor monetarily or something like that, or they know that you're heading towards something big, or maybe waiting on something big to leave a situation. We have a priest here. Oh, hope. People are talking about this is what I feel. Lover. And then we have a messenger. And then I have a tower that I split on it as well. There's a conversation about you changing. There's a conversation about you leaving a situation so I don't know if you're leaving a job. You're leaving somewhere where you're well known and I feel like you're a very influential piece of the puzzle for some reason. And I think people are talking about this conversation could be with a family, okay? With a family or within a work environment or something like that. The constancy is what I'm not really getting here. I don't know if there's been several talks here about you not going, about you staying in this, about you just kind of sticking it out. They may have even, okay, I just don't know what this is because we have a man of the cloth here. Okay, maybe you're seeing a priest. Maybe this is part of the changes that you've been going through. Maybe you've been looking for some kind of assistance, some kind of help to assist you in getting through something, to give you the proper guidance, to give you hope again. Somebody's been very sick here. All right, even with this hope card right here, you can see this person is just hanging on. They're sitting up on, it looks like a ball or something in the water, a rock. Okay. They're blinded, okay, to what is behind them. They have a blindfold on, literally, but they're just kind of holding on to hope, holding on to faith here. I don't know what lover is here unless you have some kind of love situation that you're moving towards or that you're thinking about, that you want to be a part of. There's some kind of messenger, or maybe somebody's coming towards you in this energy. All right, let me see what this is about, because the last part is throwing me a little bit. I think you have people that don't want you to go somewhere. They may have even tried to make it with this fortune. Maybe they've tried to make it, I don't know, just offer you something as well so you wouldn't leave, or let's see. Because this is more than just changing. I feel like this is telling you to get out of an environment, make a new start, have a change if you want your life. Yeah. Okay, evidence. Family. But this may be a family. This may be a family that's been looking into what you're doing. This is also someone who is watching you, investigating something, looking at something. Maybe you began changing, or maybe you have found some kind of evidence, even just some clarity, because we saw that you have some kind of clarity that shows you that you need to walk away from something. Now, obviously, I see a family here. It could very well be a family, but a family could also be, you know, like if you've been in a workplace for a long time, maybe you consider these people family. Daydreaming, optimism. This is interesting because I feel like I've gotten these cards. Yeah, you're definitely daydreaming, I think, about something better. But this is also a card about illusion. Now, this is interesting. So you have a family. So what I'm seeing is somebody has been looking into something and they have some kind of proof here. And it could be about a family who maybe had them in illusion, or maybe they were, I hate to use the term delusional, about a family. Maybe they didn't know that there was more going on kind of behind the scenes or something. I don't know. Yeah, imagination. Yeah, something about your mind. Again, I think there may have been a picture painted that wasn't exactly what has been going on here. Wow. Curse. Okay, this is freaking me out a little bit. Somebody has found some kind of evidence here that maybe the people around them have been working against them. Okay, trying to create some kind of illusion here is what it looks like. Maybe even toying with their mind, or again, this is one about creating illusion. They could have been doing things here in terms of the mind here. You know, we talked about before mental magic. We've seen so much magic here. Okay, something to keep somebody from kind of going on their own path here. So this must be a very free spirit that could very well tend to pave their own way. They could be outspoken, or they could just kind of do their own thing. Okay, so probably the black sheep or something like that in the family. This is crazy. I don't know why someone would try and cause another person some kind of misfortune. That is a card of curse. I mean, it literally says it on there. So someone could feel like they're cursed, or like maybe that's what the evidence is, that someone else placed some kind of curse on them. What in the world? Okay, what else? Is that why the priest is here? Did somebody go here looking for some kind of clearing or cleansing or something along those lines here? And is that why there's a conversation here? And look at this, because this creates misfortune, right? So the constancy here is that it could have been done over and over and over again on somebody here by several people to affect or impact someone's fortune, to create some kind of catastrophe in their life. Oh, wow. To keep them maybe from moving. Okay, this is crazy. I don't know if they wanted to keep them. Was it about a marriage? Was it to stay in a marriage? Or was it to keep them moving towards something that could have been a marriage? We did see lover here as well. Okay, I had a few, so we'll just, oh, I had two, okay. Yeah, these people could have been friends to you. They could have been someone who you were connected to here for a long time, part of your team, so to speak, people that were close to you, not wanting you to leave. And look, so this is crazy. Okay, I think you've learned a lot. Whoever I'm talking to here has learned a lot, and it's interesting that this card says live and learn. Okay, you've had to experience quite a bit, but this is the really sick, sad part of what I'm seeing. It's coming from people around you. So these could have been people, obviously, that you expected to have your back, to take care of you. But they've been influencing you negatively, is what it looks like. You know, I don't know why when I'm looking at this priest, I get a really strange feeling. There may be someone in the family, too, that is either gifted. Maybe they are a priest, a holy person. Maybe that is supposed to be part of it. But I don't know why I feel like they might be tied in this for some reason. Very strange message. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you can't make it up. Look at this collaboration. I think you've had several people here that's been kind of unified to stop some kind of forward movement in your life, to even create some kind of catastrophe here, misfortune. I hope it wasn't someone you were married to, but ultimately it looks like you're going to triumph over this, okay? If you have been sick, they may also feel that way. They might feel like they've been able to triumph over it or stop whatever was happening with you, impact your money, impact your life. I don't know if this is your love life as well here, but impact something with you. This is ugly. This is why Spirit's telling you. So you could have been really praying, okay? You could have been praying. You could be talking to God, asking God. You know, seeking some kind of solace, something like that, because we do see make a wish here. I feel like it's being answered. Okay, you could be putting wishes out there, right? And I feel like that is being answered here. You're going through a rebirth. All right, you're seeing things that very clearly. I feel like even your psychic abilities are on point. You just got to listen to that. Right now, the key is self-love. All right, loving yourself. You're probably going through some healing of your own right now. You need to be concerned with yourself at the moment, probably nothing else here, and regain or gain maybe for the first time, because this looks like it could be family or people that are close to you, some kind of independence. Yeah, because all of this stress and pressure, this lack of sleep has really taken toll on you. All right, but you have a blessing. Okay, can I get a card, please? You have a blessing here that is in store, okay? So some kind of wish fulfillment is coming up, or whatever this wish on a star is. I feel like it's coming up now. The blessing is also that you're being enlightened here through this rebirth process that you're going through. The blessing is also that your well-being or your health is going to get better here. Okay, you're going to have some kind of fulfillment as well. I would watch the people that are around you here with this third wheel. You could definitely have an enemy, all right, that's in your quarters, somewhere in your vicinity that you don't need to trust here. So be careful about that. If you're in a relationship as well, you may have somebody around that could have been creating this stuff because maybe they wanted your person. I don't really know. Be very careful about stuff like that. Because you are awakening, obviously the spirit of discernment should be getting stronger and stronger. Your intuitive abilities will be getting stronger and stronger. So make sure that you are listening to that, okay, or listening to that. Yeah, watch who you're interacting with here, because somebody around you can't be trusted. And here is the thing. I don't know who I'm dealing with. I don't know if you're a passive person or I don't know. I kind of get that energy with you. All right. So whoever this is for, or maybe maybe you see more than what you say, something like that, or maybe you like to keep the peace. Spirit is very clear on the fact that if you want your freedom, okay, if you want your health, your mental health, your physical health, all of that to improve, you're going to have to sacrifice whatever this toxicity is that's been around you, because it's been trying to do a lot of damage here and bring you down for whatever reason. Maybe selfish gain, maybe just, pure envy, jealousy, hatred. Who knows? Who knows why people do things like this? Look at that. And you better listen to what I'm saying, okay? I'm the fortune teller. All right, somebody could actually be getting some kind of readings on you and what's happening to you. Maybe that's how they also know that you have some kind of fortune coming in, or maybe that you're trying to break away from a certain dynamic that you've been tied up in for a long time. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. These people could actually be in a nightmare because you're starting to break away from this as well. They could be, suffering quite a bit here. If they were doing some kind of magic or sending hostilities your way, that could certainly tell me that they are returning to them. But I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like people are really suffering. These are people that are in shadow energy anyway. They're suffering anyway. There's a darkness around them anyway. All right, it's almost like they're freaking out because you know so much, because you've been able to evolve so much. I don't know why they feel like that's driving them crazy and they can't get you down. Or maybe they don't know, all right, if they've been able to get you down, to keep you stuck. It looks to me like you're coming out of it. So you have to be, they must at least see that you're sitting in some kind of self-love here, that you're being blessed in some way. Yeah, wow, look at that. I just talked about praying, asking for stuff. Okay, this is keeping hope. All right, keeping hope alive here, making a wish here, worshiping here as well, making some kind of vow here. I think you're about to get blessed immensely, and I'm going to tell you why. You could be a sweetheart as well here. You could be just a lovable person here. All right, you could be very pure of heart and spirit. You just need to let some things go here. You just need to let some go. Whoever you're around is a bully. They want to see you go down. It could be, it looks to me like it might actually be several people. They don't want to sit, they don't want you in this place of self-love, moving towards, this doesn't have to be about another person. All right, this could be about you just moving towards your purpose, doing things that enhance your life, being blessed in so many different ways. All right, again, they could be getting the readings here, and they could know that your fate is one of great fortune, of great love, and they may not like that because they're in this very toxic energy, and misery loves company, okay? So definitely watch who you're around, and get rid of anybody who doesn't serve you. By all means, if you need to leave something, even if it's a place of work, there's other work out there, okay? You don't want to get yourself in a place where you're being, like I said before, you're being made sick or you're being targeted or anything like that. That's not fair. All right, let me get some cards here just to close out, guys. All right, let's use these, I think. Come here. Come to mama. All right. All right, Spirit, any last words for the collective, please? Okay, I have 4 cards here. I guess I'll take them. All right, we have Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. That's more confirmation. Get out of this situation, okay? Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. More confirmation. unity. You may have some kind of union that's actually happening here, okay? It doesn't have to be. I know some of you are not looking for that, but it looks like something is coming for some of y'all. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Okay, well, maybe this is coming into union with you, yourself, you know, the divine, something like that, getting back to a place of self-love, okay, and good health. And then we have world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So some things are changing from you, but are for you. And it looks like you're going to get what you want, which is to be released from whatever this darkness, this stagnant energy, this lower energy that's been harming you and dragging you down in a sense. Yeah, and I really feel impacting your health, and I feel a lot of stress around this, okay? So stress comes in many forms, stress, anxiety. I think you're getting a wish in terms of that, but you are the one that has to move on it. You can't sit on that. You're going to have to make some moves, okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. If it does, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys, as always, for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Good night.